The direction of this channel is to channel the pain into something that we can gain, and to take aim at the highest acclaim and make that our frame and game and mainstay. As we can't stay here, we must move towards something where we can afford a better life. Swords out, pens in, writing from our soul within to go without. And no doubt, no matter what, keep going, keep knowing, keep showing, keep glowing, and keep trying to defy the odds, and pray to God that things may work out in our favor along the way, not just in the end. May we make great friends and find true souls and true love, not just from the Lord above, but from all around. And may we be found in the arms of our true reflection, a person on the same tangent and direction that we can build a life with and have a wife for, and therefore be more always for the other. That's where this channel's going. We're heading towards, we're taking all the pain that we have, and we're gonna find a way each day. I never do this. This is an old school technique from a trainer I had years ago. With really tired, you need to still hit the gym hard, have a little bit of carbs beforehand. And this is a guy named Sadiq. He's like a pro bodybuilder. He would teach me to eat a bagel. So I'm reluctantly eating a bagel, which I have not eaten in a while, which I'm sure will be delicious, but it's not the type of nutritious food I usually would eat. It's only because I need to like get some complex and actually simple carbs. I prefer complex carbs, but I need some carbs to get some energy right now because I'm so drained. So lucky us, Tim Hortons. We're getting a bagel with a little bit of jam. That's it. Try and get some energy back in us. Got a protein shake, a bit of carbs. Hopefully have a good workout. I haven't eaten a bagel in so long. I don't buy bread. I just don't buy gluten. I don't buy bread. It's too hard because you buy a whole loaf, you want to eat the whole thing. It's so easy. Toast, toast, toast. Delicious, delicious. Toast and butter. Yum, yum, yum. Give me some. So if a single lonely man at home, you can't buy a loaf of bread. You can't buy cookies. You can't buy things that are too easy to eat. You know, if you live in a family, sure. If you have a partner that eats that stuff too, okay. You can share that stuff over a week. Pair a loaf of bread, okay, I guess. For some people. But for me, I know, so I have like too many slices in a row, too many pieces. And then you cover it in, you know, butter or honey or jam or something like that. And then it becomes too dangerous and too soft. And you eat dough, you become dough. So you are what you eat. Usually I eat steak and salmon and vegetables and blueberries. So I guess I'm a very nice guy. This is a shake, protein shake. There's banana in here. I'm probably just gonna have this, but I find it hard to down all this before I go in. So I like to have a little bit before I go in and a little bit after. But the point is, I never do that bagel trick. That's an old trick. That's like an old bodybuilding trick. Never do it. And I find that when I eat carbohydrates, like simple ones like that, and I usually fall asleep after. Like I want a sandwich so badly. I wanted a sandwich the other day so badly. A sandwich. I haven't had a sandwich in like a month. I don't know, more. Like 6 or 8 weeks, maybe 2 months. Last time I had this delicious sandwich. It was a turkey sandwich or a egg salad sandwich or some sort of chicken salad sandwich or something. It was delicious, right? But as soon as I eat it, I fall asleep. Like I can't keep my head up. My eyes are so heavy. That's because it's not the right energy for you. It's not good for you. So pay attention to what you're eating, and if it's making you tired, don't eat it. So I actually feel tired from that, but I've been tired all day. So we're gonna push ourselves to go into this workout, and we're gonna get mad. We're gonna find the motivation by saying, what did she do to you? She lied and cheated to you? Uh-oh. And she's now stooping, as they say, her professor. Doesn't that make you mad? That makes me mad. It makes me so mad that you love me and lie to me, and now I'm gonna have to come here and say I'm a killer, and get in the zone to kick ass and forget your ass. Man, so back hurts so bad today. Having a hard time. Exhausted. It's sore back. Cold still here. Yeah, a little bit lighter. Still going through the motions. Due to so many injuries, I find hip hinging, knee hinging exercises are so tough. Those are the compound movements, especially squat, a weighted barbell squat. I prefer a goblet squat but the barbell squat's hard on my back and hard on my hips and knees. So I forced myself to do it, even though I dislike it the most. It's also the one I need to grow the most in. So if it's your weakness, then you need to work it most. So many injuries in hips and knees and scapula. I find that squat is really tough. Deadlift is a little better. I had a sore back today though. So yeah, shoulders hurt from doing stunts and injuries in the film business. Knees and hips hurt from doing, I guess sitting down. Too much sitting before in a life where I had like a high chair, like a high bar stool. I sat on that for too long and my hips got too tight and I forgot to look after them, so paying the price. So when I was finished my workout at the gym, there was a older gentleman in the locker room. I saw he didn't have a ring on his finger, so I asked him, "Did you ever get married?" He's like, "No." "And do you have any regrets about that?" He's like, "No, it wasn't for him." And I said, "Well, what about kids?" He's like, "No, and them either. It wasn't in his life design." He said his sister had lots of kids and that was enough for him. Okay. I said, "Well, do you ever get lonely?" And he says, "No, I got lots of things I do." Which I found that kind of sad, because I think he was truly out of touch. Because really, I think life is not about things you do, but about things you feel and things you do for other people and with other people. And things you do alone, you can love to do them, but they can't love you back. And I think life is meaningless without love. It's a pointless venture of saying you love adventure, saying you love to do these things. So important. I get to do whatever my things are that people do that they say they love, that fulfill them. You could still do those things, but you did not experience the full life experience, which is to have someone, to share with someone, to care with someone, to love someone, and have someone love you back. That's how humanity goes around. Not by the sound of individual lonely people saying that they're happy, doing their bidding of knitting or reading or writing or arithmetic or whatever that they do that they say is so fulfilling. I think they're lonely and not admitting the truth that they never found somebody and now they've filled themselves with activities. But even they probably would like to do those activities with somebody. Sharing a conversation by yourself is very difficult. With a phone, I guess it's still one way. And maybe there's someone on the other side of it to listen to it and maybe reflect back some of the same feelings, but it's still one-sided. So if you're not sharing your life with other people, you're not really a human, you know? Because that man, as much as he says he's happy as he is, Well, hang on. I believe he still craves conversation, relations, understanding, care, friendship, camaraderie, and probably love, and probably contact. Physical, emotional, mental, spiritual contact. Holding hands, a warm embrace, a caring face, a kind place to call home that's full of life when you get there because of a wife and family and the things we share. Do I have a flat tire? What's going on here? Hang on. So I asked him about, is he married? Does he have kids? Was he alone? He gave me his answer. He's allowed to have his answer. I feel like if he dug deep over the years, though, he doesn't know the alternative. I didn't get into how long did he have any relationships with somebody. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't have very good ones. Because once you have a good one, you know to go without it is like going without air. So I then asked him a question that I increasingly want to ask more people, potentially do a documentary on it, which is, what is your secret to happiness? And he said, to be happy with yourself. Which is interesting. And happy with what you do and how you are to you. Which is interesting because so much of happiness is something that I want to share. I want to share those happy successes. I want to share those happy stories, those happy times, those happy meals. Happy meals, haha, funny. I want to share those times with people that matter. So he says, be happy with who yourself and who you are. And that might be an interesting answer, and he's entitled to it, and I believe that's probably a useful answer. But what if you're not happy with who you are? What if you feel you're worth so much more and you could be doing so much more? And, you know, whatever job you have is okay. Whatever position and relationships you have are okay. And the relationship with yourself is okay. And I mean, who's really always happy with themselves? I don't know. I'm not sure if I can get there. And then being there, you're just like, I think you're still ignoring the reality of humanity, which is, we're not an island. We're a nation. A civilization built upon one and two. Two makes someone new. So to say that you can be happy alone, I think is denying civilization and the history of humanity, which is fundamentally built upon 1 and 1 equals 2, and 2 coming together equals someone new. And that bond and that relationship, I think, is the discovery for the greatest gift that you can get, which is life itself. And to say that you can just be happy alone, I think is a modern day out of touch with someone else, because we're supposed to touch other people in their minds, in their hearts, in their souls, in their bodies when they consent. So yeah, I lament on this frequently, because how can I be happy with this? This isn't it. This isn't fulfilling. This is just trying to get somewhere that is.
trying to find someone to go along the journey with you. No one wants to really walk alone. You know, I mean, obviously, no company, as opposed to bad company, sure, a lonely walk of solitude. But 40 days and 40 nights, 40 years and 40 more is an empty, long, cold walk. I think people need someone to talk to. I think people need someone to relate to. I think people need someone to care for and be cared for, to live for, to die for, to love for. I think that's what life is. And if I don't have that, if you don't find that in a husband or a wife, then I don't think you lived a full life experience. So I'm calling for the diamond kinds, the diamond mines, the diamond grinds, and the diamond finds. People that are the sparkling rare gems out there. May we unite and shine bright and illuminate the dark of night and stay bright and fight and use our might to come together and share each other, birds of a feather, to unearth the treasure and make it a pleasure to be here for each other, against big brother, for sister, for mother, for father, for daughter, for all we can get, for all we can give. I think that's how we're supposed to live. Peace.
Tonight we're having salmon, wild caught salmon with a pepper lemon sauce, 6 hard-boiled eggs, and all the blueberries you can eat. Bon appetit. Tonight's healthy meal is brought to you by 6 eggs, salmon, and blueberries. Stay fit, love it. To spice up the eggs, we added some organic shaved Parmesan and a little bit of this allspice. Delish.